California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Taken in by Forsythe. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Chopped weakly to the left. Prado's throw to first gets him one away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Hard on the ground toward short. Rojas is there. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
3-2 now. Slider whiffed on first. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. High pop up. Hill has a play. 1 out. Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Martin Prado now. His career batting line against Hill. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Forsythe gonna have to hurry. Throw in time, and the side. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro has it. And that's the first out. Digging in, Chase Utley. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. In now, Logan Forsythe.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. from the stretch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. The pitcher, Rich Hill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Barnes. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Brinson going back on it. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a Settling in now, Lewis Brinson. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Smoke toward third. Barnes fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now, Tomas Telis. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And therefore it is Utley as that becomes out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Dan Straley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Barnes is there to make the catch, and the side is returned. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Striding in, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maybin. First time up, he went down looking. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. Into the box, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is skied into short left center. Kemp has a read on it. One down. Ready now, Justin Bour. One run in and one gone so far this inning. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Forsythe ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The bouncer to the left side. Barnes scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chase Utley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Utley rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. They stretch the lead to 5-1. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Austin Barnes. And their runners at the corners now. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Hit in the air to shallow center. Maben on the run. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do, where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Lewis Brinson waits on deck. Popped him up. Coming in is Peterson. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
On the ground to the left side. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Peterson. He's there to make the play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Skied into straightaway right. Castro is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, John Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Tellez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and leading off the inning, Tomas Tellez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Kemp on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And this one runs in on him as he...
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 57.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Utley. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. And Utley out in front of it as this one's on the ground to his opposite number at second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Brinson. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. Ready for another shot now. Rich Hill. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. So 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. With runners in scoring position this season, Barnes has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. That's in there, base hit. Here's Corey Seager trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready for another chance. Justin Bour. No hits to this point. 1 and 2 now.
Is 1 and 2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Popped up. And therefore it is Utley as that becomes out number 2. Riding in once again, Derek Dietrich. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And Kemp has a beat on it. So here's Matt Kemp now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Dribbled up the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-1 home. Liner toward right center. Dives and he makes the catch. Martin Prado now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Daniel Hudson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Daniel Hudson.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. The 1-2 drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. At the plate, Tomas Telis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Brian Holiday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 56.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chase Utley. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rojas moving to his right, and that's out number 1. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Austin Barnes would be next. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Austin Barnes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Corey Seager would be next. 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Corey Seager.
Batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Prado trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2 popped him up. Prado is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tony Cingrani comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Softly hit out towards short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Ready now for the Marlins, Justin Bour. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 12 hits.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-2. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Padres 8-5. The Nationals got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-1. Eugenio Suarez launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Reds past the Braves 6-3.